There was a season in my life when 1,000 Kenyan shillings meant everything. Not because it was enough, but because it was all I had. I remember standing in a small shop, holding that money, quietly calculating in my mind, what can this even do? It felt so small. It felt too small to even matter. Too small to start anything. But looking back now, that small amount taught me something I've never forgotten. Sometimes what feels like nothing is actually the beginning of everything. And in today's video, I want to share with you 5 businesses that I've seen work, some I've tried, some I've observed closely, that you can actually start with 1,000 Kenyan shillings in Kenya. Yes, you've heard me right, 1,000 Kenyan shillings. And number 5 is what I will always go back to if I was to start back, I was to start all over again. Hi friends, welcome back. If you're here, maybe you're thinking about starting something, or you're in that season where you're trying to figure things out, where to begin. I get it and I got you. Let's talk about real practical ideas, not theories. Let's jump into our first business idea, which is the mandazi business. I've woken up early mornings before the sun gets too harsh. Kitchen quiet, flour on the table, oil heating slowly, and I've seen how something as simple as mandazi can turn into daily income. What surprised me most is not how big it grows, but how consistent it can be. Because people don't stop buying breakfast, and that's where small businesses begin, in everyday's need. Business number 2 is the popcorn business. Yes, you've heard me right, the popcorn business. I used to underestimate this one until I started noticing something near schools, bus stops, busy corners, someone quietly selling popcorn and people always buying. No noise, no hype, just steady movement. And I realized not all businesses need to look big to work. Some just need people who are hungry for a snack. Business number 3, boiled eggs and smokies. If you've ever walked through a busy stage during lunch hour, you know this business. I know you've also patronized one or two around your estate. People standing around quickly buying something to eat before continuing their day. It taught me something important. Convenience is a business. People don't always want fancy food. They want fast, available and affordable, and this business will give you very quick money. So let's jump onto our next business, which is business number 4, which is home baking business. Yeah, you know, right? If you've followed my journey, you know this business is very close to my heart. This business is very close to my heart. This one, as I said, is very close to me because baking teaches you something very humbling. You don't start with a bakery. You start with what you have: a small kitchen, few ingredients, and the courage to try. I've seen how small baking starts. Cupcakes here, scones there, simple orders there, and that's how you get what? Referrals, and you get people keep buying from you and ordering from you. If you've been on this channel, then you know my baking journey and how it started, without an oven, without nothing to even call something like a baking business. It was just home based and all that. Then slowly it grew, and for yours it will grow slowly, not overnight, yes, but step by step. So on to our next business, which is the last business, and that is business number 5, pre-order food business. Yes, you've heard it right. Again, if you're a member of this channel, and I know most of you are, or if you're new here, you should go back and watch my videos. I have so many videos on this channel which teaches you so many, which I've talked about this pre-order business, and I've shown you how I handle mine, because this is something I'm still doing even today. Now, if I had 1,000 Kenyan bob today and I had to start from zero again, this one I will seriously choose pre-orders, because instead of hoping people will buy, you first ask them what they want, then you cook for demand. No waste, no guessing, just execution. And something about that model feels powerful because it teaches you discipline before growth. I don't share these ideas because like they are perfect or I am perfect. I share them because I've seen what small beginnings can do, and I believe many people are just one small start away from something meaningful. So tell me, if you had 1,000 Kenyan shillings today, which one will you start with? Is it the mandazi business? Is it the baking business? Is it the smokies business? Is it the popcorn business? Or is it the pre-order business? Comment down below and let me know which one you will start today if you were to start all over again, or which one you're considering to start if this video was helpful to you. And if you want part 2, businesses you can start with 500 Kenyan shillings in Kenya, 500 Kenyan bob in Kenya. I'll make that next. So just comment 500 bob businesses in Kenya down below, and I will, if more of you ask for that, I will come and give you that. Businesses you can start with 500 bob in Kenya. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, so that more people will be recommended for this video, because this one is a very powerful and helpful video, and I want all of us to win. Let's help each other to win from small beginnings, from humble beginnings. Remember, even the biggest of businesses were built from small beginnings, from small and very humble beginnings. So don't forget to like, share, and comment. Bye bye for now, until the next one.